A lot of celebrities have been sharing their skincare routine with the world, from A-list actors and actresses to TikTokers. Today, we're going to take a look into the skincare routine of the beautiful Chloë Grace Moretz. Hey guys, my name is Baha and I'm excited about sharing my knowledge and personal experiences about skincare with you. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you too can join our community. A lot of my friends told me to specifically watch Chloe's video because they told me that I would be very surprised by her skincare routine. I don't know if that's going to be a good surprise or a bad surprise, but let's get into the video and find out.
Hi guys, I'm Chloë Grace Moretz. I'm going to show you my morning skincare
I love
routine
her eyes.
and my off-duty beauty look. I like to start with olive oil, and I used to have really bad cystic acne, and I went down the road of using Accutane, which for some people it really works. For me, it never really worked, so I went completely natural, and olive oil was one of the first things I integrated into my face, and my cystic acne started clearing up within probably 3 to 4 months.
Olive oil? Not off to a great start. For those of you who don't know, I am completely against any DIY skincares, especially any oils on your face, especially olive oil, because it can clog your pores very badly and it can cause for you to break out. It won't help you to get rid of your acne, it would just cause you to have even more acne. So, God. I can't. The fact that she said that she used Accutane and it didn't work for her is very surprising because a lot of people use Accutane and it's one of those treatments where you really have to trust the process. Most people experience worse breakouts while using Accutane before they get better, and some people even have to wait years before they get any real results from that treatment. It's weird that she said that it didn't work for her and that she had clear skin after 3 to 4 months of using olive oil. I think that the results that she was seeing was actually from Accutane after she cut it off, but Chloe, darling, what are you doing? I don't get it, but hopefully, fingers crossed, she's only using olive oil as maybe an oil cleanser before her actual cleanser. I don't know, but oh God, not to a good start.
I use these biodegradable, single-use face towels. Something I found was that my towels were really breaking me out, so no matter what I did, I could never get rid of these little pimples all over my cheeks. And I found out that they were both my towels and my pillowcases. Because I'm gonna put makeup on, I'm gonna use another cleanser, and this is a Japanese rice bran cleanser. I get this from the Natural Face Bible. She's been using it a lot on Instagram. So it comes in a powder form. I'll try to show you it. You then add a little bit of water to this and I'll show you the paste that it turns into. This is what it looks like.
I'm not very familiar with the cleanser that she is using. Let me just look it up real quick. Okay, the Natural Faces Rice Bran Face Wash and Polish. It says that it's made in Japan. Contains essential fatty acids, rich in vitamin E complex, including tocopherol. It seems good, but it doesn't have any sulfates, and sulfates actually help to get rid of oils or any dirt that is on your face. And it says that it's 100% pure rice bran. This seems more of an exfoliant rather than a cleanser. It's not really helping her to get rid of the olive oil that she just used on her face or any other impurity that is actually on there. So she's actually exfoliating her face, and by the paste that you guys just saw, it is more of an exfoliant. And if she is doing this every single morning, then her skin is going to be very sensitized and by just rubbing her face with that towel, that she is rubbing very harshly, by the way, her skin has already turned red. I don't know if she has dry skin or she has sensitive or reactive skin. I don't really know. Maybe it's just because of the harshness of all of the ingredients that she is using until now. But I'm not very hopeful for this routine up until now. I'm not very happy, to be honest.
I use a dry towel. And if anybody's watched The Holiday, I'll kind of feel like Mr. Napkin Head. I'm Mr. Napkin Head.
It's better when Jude Law does it, for like a multitude of reasons, but...
It is a grapefruit stellar renewal, and it's basically just a serum. My skin type, because of Accutane, it's like super dry. What I found is that oil begets oil in a lot of ways, so when I started using olive oil, it really made my skin type more neutral. My next.
I don't know what she means by saying she made her skin type neutral. Maybe she meant that it's more on the normal side rather than oily or dry. But the fact that she did have dry skin after Accutane, she has used it for a minute. So Accutane does actually dry out the skin. So the skincare that you are doing while using that treatment is very important, because you have to have a very hydrating and moisturizing skincare routine when you are using Accutane, because like I said in multiple other videos, when you are dry, you are going to experience even more breakouts because, like I said, your skin is trying to make up for the lost oil and the lost hydration, so it will produce more oil, which can cause more breakouts. And when your moisture barrier is actually that damaged, you will experience more breakouts, more redness, more irritation, more sensitivity. So it's overall not very good experience. So the skincare routine that you are using is very, very important. And by the serum that she's using, I'm not very familiar with that serum too, so let's just look it up and see what it is. Okay, Grapefruit Stellar Renewal, $61. Damn, for serum. Okay, it has aloe vera, which that is good. It's very soothing to the skin. Wild rose hips. This is an oil, jojoba oil again. This is just an oil. It's not a serum. It's just multiple types of oil in a serum texture type of product. What are you doing? I'm not very against skin oils. I think they can be very beneficial when you are trying to hydrate your skin, but they have to go at the end of your routine, because oils do make a barrier on the skin. They won't let anything come in or anything get out of the skin. So using it before using any hydrating moisturizers or your moisturizer is not very beneficial, because you're not capturing any moisture into your skin. Again, not loving her routine up until now.
Serum thing, it's an oil. It's called CoQ10. And what I found is it replenishes the barrier in my skin, so my skin can naturally defend itself and not get so irritated. It honestly just took years of trial and error in trying to figure out what I can do and what I can't do. And it also matters your environment. I live in Los Angeles, not a lot of humidity. So when I go back to Georgia, where I'm from, I break out like crazy because my skin is like, what? Hydration from the air? What is this? And my next product that I use.
Okay. Before I say anything, let me just look up the product real quick, see what this one is. Again, she said that she's using another serum, which is $90. Damn it. That's why I don't know any of these products, because I don't pay that much for products, for skincare products, because I don't think that it's worth it, but do you? Okay, this one also has wild rose hips, again, jojoba, and more essential oils. So She used olive oil and then a serum that has oil in it, and then another serum that also has a lot of oils in it. I'm not a big fan of this routine up until now because she's just putting oil on top of oil and she's making her face very greasy and she's not capturing any moisture into her skin. She's just locking in whatever there is, and I'm not sure what other products she's going to use after this, but whatever she is using is not going to be absorbed into her skin the way that it should be, because like I said, oils can be very dense and they will make a barrier on your skin. So I'm not loving her routine up until now. God. Okay, I can do this. Let's continue.
SK2's Miracle Water. This is super cool. It kind of like smells like sake when you use it. I really swear by like face training and using a face roller. I started doing this and it just really helped with lymphatic drainage. Sometimes when I'm really stressed out, I'll be like on my phone just doing it kind of aggressively, and my friends will be like, are you okay? You're kind of going to town with your roller. Take it and bring it down into your neck. This is a Youth the People.
I actually really like that essence. It's quite pricey, but it is very good in giving hydration to the skin. But again, considering that she has put so many oils on top of her skin, it's not going to absorb the way that it should, so it's not really giving her the hydration that she needs. And about face rollers or gua shas or anything else that is in the market right now, there's not any data actually supporting the fact that these actually have any type of positive effect on the skin. They feel good, especially if you put them into the freezer. They give this cool sensation, but there is no data supporting their benefits. If you think that it's working for you, then great, go ahead, but it's not necessary in order to have a good and effective skincare routine. And the fact that she said that she just like goes to town with this can actually cause a lot of friction, and a lot of friction can cause premature aging and even sensitivity to the skin. And the fact that she used multiple towels, she was very harsh with the towels, I might add, and being very harsh with the jade roller, her skin is very going through it. Ugh, not good.
Eye cream that has a little bit of goji stem cell, ceramides, and hyaluronic acid, and some vitamin C. I worked with Emilio Estevez in The Guardian, my very first product I ever did, and I was 5 years old. And he looked at me and he was like, if I can give you any advice, it's to always use eye cream. And then I grew up, and I'm not 5 anymore, I'm 25. And you know what, Emilio, if you see this, you're completely correct. And thank you. I use this 100% pure coffee bean caffeine eye cream.
I'm not very against eye creams, but I don't think they are necessary for your skincare routine, because eye creams are basically just moisturizers in smaller packaging and way overpriced. If you want to use an eye cream just because you want to hydrate your under eyes, just use your normal moisturizer, especially if it's like a gel consistency. The way that she said that it has hyaluronic acid and it's more of a hydrating eye cream rather than a treatment type, it's good, but it said that she said that it actually has vitamin C also. So let's see how that works. If it does have vitamin C, then it's great for especially dark circles under your eyes. But it depends on how concentrated it is. Vitamin C. Based on the ingredient list that I'm seeing, vitamin C isn't very top of the ingredient list, and the lower that you come in the list, the lower concentration they have. So because the vitamin C isn't at the top, it's not very concentrated in the product, so she's not getting that many benefits from the vitamin C. I just think that it's not a very good product to use. I mean, it may be beneficial, but it's not necessary. And the other eye cream that she's using, 100% pure caffeine. Is that the name of the brand, or is it 100% pure? Oh no, it's the name of the brand, sorry. Okay, the name of the brand is 100% pure, which is very misleading. It's the coffee bean caffeine eye cream. It depuffs, boosts circulation, brightens dark circles. Okay, I'll bite. Size, ingredients, okay. Vitamin E, vanilla, coffee cherry, green tea, and green coffee. The ingredients look very good, to be honest, but I don't think that it's going to be that effective. I mean, coffee has been shown to be very beneficial for the skin, especially for the under eyes, to help depuff it. But 2 eye creams in one routine is just too much. Your under eyes are already very sensitive. They're much more thinner under here than the rest of your face. So using 2 products at the same time is it's just a lot going on. Again, I'm not a big fan of her routine.
Even if I like have a really fun night out, you know, and maybe I'm having some drinks with my friends, and I will come home and I will do a full skincare routine. I have like a whole nighttime beauty routine that no one's gonna stand in the way of. And we're gonna lock in all those oils and serums. It's important that you do serums, then oils, then moisturizer.
What?
One more moisturizer that I apply. This is Weleda Skin Food. It has some calendula in it. Some people, fair warning, if you have really reactive skin, you probably will not be able to handle calendula. So my last step before I put on my makeup is I use Barbara Sturm's Sun Drops. So now we'll move on to my off-duty beauty.
Okay, that was interesting. The fact that she's using 2 moisturizers, and the fact that she said that you have to use a serum, then oil, then moisturizer. I don't know if she came up with this herself or someone gave her this information, but that's not the correct way that you have to use your skincare. First serum's correct, then you have to use your moisturizer, and then the oil in order to lock everything up. I think that maybe someone gave her misleading information about skincare routines, and she doesn't really need 2 moisturizers to get the hydration that she needs. Just using your products in the correct order will give you the hydration and the moisture that your skin needs, but considering that she's not using them in the correct order, I think that's why she thinks that she needs to use 2 products at the same time. Let's take a look at the second moisturizer that she was using, because she said that people with very reactive skin can't really handle it. Want to see what this is? Looking at the ingredient list, it's not perfect. I mean, it has a lot of essential oils, which I'm not a big fan of, and it has alcohol, which again can be very sensitizing. The main ingredient that she talked about isn't irritating, but this ingredient list can be, because it's full of essential oils and alcohol, which both of them can be very irritating and sensitizing to the skin, and I'm not a very big fan. And the last step of her skincare routine, which is sunscreen, thank God. It's drops of sunscreen, which again, I'm not a very big fan of, and she didn't use that much, which I don't think she's getting enough protection from it, but I didn't see how much she actually used. Maybe she used enough, I don't really know, but the fact that it's SPF 50, that's something to be thankful for. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below who you want me to react to next.